Elizabethan drama. During the Renaissance period or the Elizabethan period, as it is popularly called, the most memorable achievement in literature was in the field of drama. One of the results of the humanist teaching in the schools and universities had been a great development of the study of Latin drama and the growth of the practice of acting Latin plays by Terence, Plautus and Seneca, and also of contemporary works both in Latin and in English. These performances were the work of amateur actors, schoolboys or students of the universities and the Inns of Court, and were often given in honor of the visits of royal persons or ambassadors. Their significance lies in the fact that they brought the educated classes into touch with a much more highly developed kind of drama than the older English play. About the middle of the 16th century some academic writers made attempts to write original plays in English on the Latin model. The three important plays of this type are Nicholas Udall's Ralph Royster Doyster, John Still's Grummer Girton's Needle, and Thomas Sackville's Gorboduc or Ferex and Porrex. The first two are comedies and last one a tragedy. All these plays are monotonous and do not possess much literary merit. The second period of Elizabethan drama was dominated by the university wits, a professional set of literary men. Of this little constellations, Marlowe was the central sun, and round him revolved as minor stars, Lilly, Greene, Peele, Lodge and Nash. John Lilly, 1554–1606. The author of Euphues, wrote a number of plays. The best known of them are Compaspe, 1581, Sappho and Phao, 1584, Endymion, 1591, and Midas, 1592. These plays are mythological and pastoral and are nearer to the masque, court spectacles intended to satisfy the love of glitter and novelty, rather than to the narrative drama of Marlowe. They are written in prose intermingled with verse. Though the verse is simple and charming, prose is marred by exaggeration, a characteristic of Euphuism. George Peele, 1558–97. Formed, along with Marlowe, Greene and Nash, one of that band of dissolute young men endeavoring to earn a livelihood by literary work. He was an actor as well as writer of plays. He wrote some half-dozen plays, which are richer in beauty than any of his group except Marlowe. His earnest work is The Arraignment of Paris, 1584, his most famous is David and Bathsheba, 1599. The Arraignment of Paris, which contains an elaborate eulogy of Queen Elizabeth, is really a court play of the masque order. David and Bathsheba contains many beautiful lines. Like Marlowe, Peele was responsible for giving the blank verse musical quality, which later attained perfection in the deft hands of Shakespeare. Robert Greene, 1560–1592. He lived a most dissolute life, and died in distress and debt. His plays comprise Orlando Furioso, Friar Bacon and Friar Bungay, Alphonsus King of Aragon and Georgia Green. His most effective play is Friar Bacon and Friar Bungay, which deals partly with the tricks of the friar, and partly with a simple love story between two men with one maid. Its variety of interest and comic relief and to the entertainment of the audience. But the chief merit of the play lies in the lively method of presenting the story. Greene also achieves distinction by the vigorous humanity of his characterization. Christopher Marlowe, 1564–1593. The dramatic work of Lodge and Nash is not of much importance. Of all the members of the group, Marlowe is the greatest. In 1587 his first play Tamburlaine was produced, and it took the public by storm on account of its impetuous force, its splendid command of blank verse, and its sensitiveness to beauty. In this play Marlowe dramatized the exploits of the Scythian shepherd who rose to be the terror of the world, and the scourge of God. Tamburlaine was succeeded by the tragical history of Dr. Faustus, in which Marlowe gave an old medieval legend a romantic setting. The story of the scholar who sells his soul to the devil for worldly enjoyment and unlimited power, is presented in a most fascinating manner. Marlowe's Faustus is the genuine incarnation of the Renaissance spirit. The Jew of Malta, the third tragedy of Marlowe, is not so fine as Dr. Faustus, though it has a glorious opening. His last play, Edward II, is his best from the technical point of view. Though it lacks the force and rhythmic beauty of the earlier plays, it is superior to them on account of its rare skill of construction and admirable characterization. Marlowe's contributions to the Elizabethan drama were great. He raised the subject matter of drama to a higher level. He introduced heroes who were men of great strength and vitality, possessing the Renaissance characteristic of insatiable spirit of adventure. He gave life and reality to the characters, and introduced passion on the stage. He made the blank verse supple and flexible to suit the drama, and thus made the work of Shakespeare in this respect easy. He gave coherence and unity to the drama, which it was formerly lacking. He also gave beauty and dignity and poetic glow to the drama. In fact, he did the pioneering work on which Shakespeare built the grand edifice. Thus he has been rightly called the father of English dramatic poetry.